The night hangs heavy over Bethlehem, a velvet cloak pierced only by a crimson moon, bathing the quiet streets in an unsettling bloody light. It's a night where shadows dance with a life of their own, where the whispers of the wind sound like a premonition. A prophecy, ancient and profound, has reached the ears of a king, a whisper of a newborn who would one day wear a crown greater than his own, a king of the Jews, born not in a palace of marble and gold, but here, in this humble town. In the opulent darkness of his throne room, King Herod sits, a figure carved from ambition and paranoia. Flames from a nearby brazier cast flickering light upon his face, revealing eyes that hold no warmth, only the cold glint of power threatened. The prophecy is a thorn in his side, a seed of fear that has taken root in his heart and blossomed into a terrible resolve. He cannot allow this child to live. He cannot allow this challenge to his reign. His decree is absolute, a death sentence whispered into the ears of his most loyal commanders. The order is given, and the gears of a terrible machine begin to turn. Back in Bethlehem, the air grows colder. The unsettling quiet is shattered by the rhythmic, heavy tramp of marching feet. It's a sound that doesn't belong in these peaceful streets. It's the sound of iron and leather, of purpose and dread. Down the narrow, winding alleys, Roman soldiers advance, their polished helmets and armor reflecting the ominous red moonlight. Torches are lit, casting long, monstrous shadows that writhe and stretch against the stone walls. The soldiers move with grim efficiency, their faces impassive, masks of duty hiding the nature of their task. They are a tide of steel and fire, flowing through the heart of the sleeping town. Doors are splintered open. The night is torn apart by sudden shouts and cries of terror. Mothers, roused from sleep, clutch their infants to their chests, their hearts pounding a frantic rhythm against their ribs. Confusion turns to a chilling realization. Fear, pure and primal, contorts their faces. Their eyes, wide with disbelief and horror, search for an escape that isn't there. In the flickering torchlight, we see their desperation, the silent pleas and the tears that carve paths through the dust on their cheeks. They are lionesses protecting their cubs, yet they are helpless against the encroaching legion. They huddle in corners, shielding their precious bundles with their own bodies, whispering prayers that are lost in the rising chaos. This is not a battle of armies, but an assault on innocence itself. Each cry is a testament to a love so fierce it defies reason, a love that now faces the cold, unfeeling edge of a king's jealousy. The soldiers are merely the instruments of one man's fear. They are the hands that carry out the will of a heart consumed by darkness. Back on his throne, Herod doesn't hear the cries. Or perhaps he does. And they are like music to him, the sound of his power being affirmed, his future secured. He stares into the flames, his expression unchanging, a monarch entombed in his own wickedness. The fire reflects in his cold eyes, a miniature inferno that mirrors the one he has unleashed upon the world. He sought to extinguish a single star, a prophesied light, but in his madness, he has plunged an entire town into an abyss of sorrow. The red moon watches, a silent, weeping eye in the sky. The stones of Bethlehem will remember this night. They will absorb the tears and the terror, holding the memory long after the soldiers have gone, long after the fires have died down. It is a story etched not in ink, but in anguish, a dark chapter in the tale of a promised king. A reminder that even in the face of the most profound darkness, the hunger for power can lead a soul to commit the most unspeakable of acts. The night in Bethlehem grows long, and its silence, when it finally returns, is heavier and more terrible than the noise it replaced.